Hey, what's up guys? It's Turn Up for Ethan here, and today I want to show you this thing. Now, this is a very special modified hammer shot, modified by some pretty specific people. This comes all the way from the head of the Stanford HVZ Club. And when I say Stanford, yeah, I mean like the big Stanford, you know, like the university, like the one with like this sign and that sign. Yeah, I'm talking about that Stanford. So I'll admit they have to be pretty smart. And if you're wondering how I got my hands on this hammer shot, my sister actually goes to Stanford. If you're like in shock right now. You see these eyes? You see these eyes?
No.
But yeah guys, so my sister asked them if they could make a hammer shot for me like this. She asked the head of the Stanford HVZ Club actually. He made it for me, and then yeah, this was actually a Christmas present, which is pretty cool. So yeah, today I'll be looking over it. Alright guys, so if you look closely at this thing, one of the first things that you'll notice is that right here, this thing is actually a 3D printed part. And usually right here, this thing comes all the way around, and then it like helps this thing move and stuff like that. But right now it's completely cut off, and then there's a 3D printed part right there. And that is for a pretty specific reason. I'll explain later, but just remember that thing's cut off. And if you were wondering what this thing was that I was holding earlier, no, it is not a grenade. This is actually an extra cylinder, and it is 3D printed, and it allows the hammer shot to hold 8 shots, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is a lot of shots compared to the hammer shot's original 5 shots. And another thing you'll notice is that right here, if you look inside very closely, then you can see a magnet in there, and that's for a very specific reason as well, and I'll show that to you guys right now. So the reason that this front bar right here is removed is because this thing, this cylinder right here, it actually pops out, and these two cylinders are identical to each other. So both cylinders pop out, and you can go ahead and load the other one up, and then you can switch it right in. As you can see, there's a magnet right here, and there is a magnet on the cylinder. You go ahead and just place it in, and it snaps right onto the hammer shot, which is pretty cool. So when you run out of ammo on the hammer shot, then pull this thing out and swap for a new cylinder. And yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, you have 8 shots, and then you also have the extra cylinder, which will be a total of 16 shots. And you won't be seeing me dry firing this thing because it does have its air restrictor removed, and it does have a brand new spring in it for some extra power. And like I mentioned earlier, this thing holds 8 shots. So let me go ahead and get some darts really quick. Can someone get me darts? Alright guys, so here is my ammo bag. I'm gonna go ahead and take out 8 darts. Oh, whatever. Okay. Put that to the side. I don't think I even got 8. So it just goes in like your usual hammer shot, like so. Alright, and we are all loaded up. So I have a variety of darts right here, and now we can fire. Alright guys, that's gonna be all for the video, but one of my favorite parts of this mod is that the magnets are just so cool on this thing. Like, every time I just press it in, it just snaps in. I think that's like the coolest thing ever. And 8-shot cylinders are really cool too, compared to like the usual 5. This is probably gonna be like my sidearm for like all my NERF wars pretty soon. Alright, this thing is really cool. That's gonna wrap it up for the video. Remember to leave a like, type a comment, and shoot that subscribe button if you enjoyed. And as always, remember to turn up that volume. I'll see you guys later.